Rambam. It's time to get an education. The laws of study of Torah. What are those laws? Laws of education. Time to get an education. Mm. For chapter 2, the laws of the study of Torah. The previous chapter, the Rambam defined the mitzvah of imitating God's ways as seeking the middle path of personal behavior. Right? He explains how the path can be achieved through repetition of proper deeds. However, there are some individuals whose previous behavior or natural tendencies prevent them following or benefiting in a complete way from such a course of action. Ram now adjusts himself to the situation. I don't know what, I think it sounds like a mistake over here. I don't know what it has any, huh? Okay, let us see. Levi, you let in, please. Okay. Teachers of small children should be located in each and every land, in each and every region, in each every village. If a village does not have children who study Torah, the city's populace is placed under a ban of ostracism until they employ teachers for the children. And here doesn't mean to teach them literature or arithmetic. It means to teach them Torah. Huh? Torah. Yeah. If they do not employ teachers, the city deserves to be destroyed. Whoa, since the world exists only by virtue of the breath come from the mouths of children who study Torah. Wow. How powerful is that? Oh, number 2. Children should be brought to study under the teacher's instruction at the age of 6 or 7, according to the child's health and build. Below the age of 6, you should not be brought to a teacher. In other words, like for formal education, like, right? Well, no, before that, you can send them to nursery school to play. This is not about play. This is, about sitting down and very serious in learning, right? Yeah. I don't know if 6 and 7 and how well the kids are today for that, but teacher may employ corporal punishment to cast fear upon the students. However, you should not beat them cruelly like an enemy. Therefore, you should not beat them with a rod or a staff, but rather with a small strap. Right? Remember, this is written about 1,000 years ago. You still remember, huh?
Yeah, I got it 5 times in public school. I was misunderstood.
That's why you got the strap, so you should never misunderstand again. Yeah. The teacher should sit and instruct the entire day and for a portion of the night to train them to study during the day and night. That's a long time for a 6, 7-year-old, right? But yeah, back in the day. Children should not neglect their studies at all, except on the end of the day or on the eve of Shabbos or festivals, the festivals themselves. On Shabbos, they should not begin new material. However, they should review what was studied previously. Children should never be interrupted from their studies, even for building the temple. Excuse me, adults can interrupt, but not children.
When was this written?
This is written. This was written 900 years ago, almost. Yeah, pretty progressive.
Before people are under.
Much. There was no such thing as formal education at that time when the Rambam wrote this. No such thing as education. 6, 7 years old, you were already an apprentice, right? working by the blacksmith, your uncle was a blacksmith,
Mhm.
or, or, someone else who was a lumberjack and, dealt with wood or with,
Before the,
so, who studied?
before.
It was only the great, those who were wealthy and could afford for their children, right? But here, no, this has got to be everybody. It didn't exist back then. Public education is, I don't even know if it's 200 years old.
Actually, before the Industrial Revolution, they only started school here because give kids something to do. Otherwise, they were working in the mines when they were 7, 8 years old.
Right, exactly.
It wasn't for it.
Teacher of children who leaves the children and goes out or remains with them, but performs other work or is lazy in their instruction is including the admonition that says, "Cursed be he who performs God's work deceitfully." Therefore, it is only proper to instruct the teacher who is God-fearing, teaches the children at a proficiently and instructs them diligently. A man who is unmarried should not teach children because of the mothers who visit the children. No woman should teach children because of the fathers who visit children. In other words, because of modesty. Now, I mean, these things don't, you know, necessarily fully apply today.
But technically, they should be or could be.
But we're talking here about a 6, 7-year-old who's learning, learning Chumash, right? They learn Aleph Beis and they go straight into Chumash. So we're talking about, anyways.
You can tell the difference. I live on Westbury, so you can tell the difference between the kids who live on Westbury who learn from the age 7 to the kids who live in Hampstead or something. There's just a completely different
Yeah.
reality.
Yeah. A maximum of 25 children to study under one teacher. If there's more than 25 but fewer than 40, an assistant is appointed to help him in their instruction. If there's more than 40 students, 2 teachers are appointed. Yeah. More than 42 teachers, yeah. Halacha number 6. A child may be transferred from one teacher to another who is capable of teaching him at a faster pace, whether with regard to the written law itself or grammar. This applies when both are located in the same city and there's not a river between them. However, a child should not be forced to travel from city to city or even from one side of the river to the other side in the same city, unless there is a strong bridge and he's not likely to fall readily over the river. All right, if a person whose house opens up to an alleyway to which other houses open, or even one whose house opens up to a courtyard to which other houses open, desires to become a teacher of children. This guy has a home open to an alleyway, right? So, I mean, people can come through. His neighbors may not protest against his decision, right? Yeah.
The opening of the schoolroom may cause.
So like a tailor shop, you can't, or a leather shop, you can't just open it up next to another one. But a school to teach children Torah, there's no market, can't corner the market. No such thing as cornering the market. Everybody can have a share of the market. This is teaching Torah. So one should should one teacher of the children come and open a schoolroom next to a place where a colleague was teaching, so that other children will come to him, so that the children studying under his.
Better teacher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so so that children will come to him, so the children studying under his colleague shall come to him. His colleague may not lodge a protest against him. God desired for the sake of the righteousness to make the Torah great and glorious. In other words, if there's going to be more Torah study that comes, so you can't say that, right? To take away. 3 crowns, we're going to do the first halach here in chapter 3. 3 crowns were conferred upon Israel: the crown of Torah, the crown of priesthood, and the crown of royalty. Aaron merited the crown of priesthood, as it says, and it will be an eternal covenant of priesthood to him and his descendants after him. David merited the crown of royalty. His seed will continue forever, and the throne will be as the sun before me. The crown of Torah is set aside, waiting. And ready for each Jew. The Torah, which Moses commanded us as an inheritance of the congregation of Jacob, whoever desires may come and take it, lest you say that the other crown surpass the crown of Torah. In Proverbs it states, "May by me kings." Yeah. As we might reign, princes of the decree justice, nobles rule. That's you have learned that the crown of Torah is greater than the other two. Okay, we're going to stop here.
We're gonna go take a nap.
Thank you, folks.
Thank you, Rabbi.
God bless you all.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Amazing day.
Hmm.
Sei gesund.